What's up, fam? Today we're talking about these little guys. Let's go. These are the Epic Gardening 6-cell seed trays, and if you want to know the short and sweet of it, they're great. They're super sturdy. Yes, you can actually stand on them. I have a short video on my channel that shows that. This is an example of what I was using, and as you can see, I'm only using 6 of the 48 cells. So these are going to be perfect. I can have one little tray per type of plant, and I don't have to have these big trays that I'm only using a tiny portion of. I had 2 of these, but I left one out in the sun and it literally melted. It just warped up into this unusable mess. So that's why I decided to actually invest in some good trays. So let's get into it. They have a few unique features which I really like. They have these really big holes on the bottom so you can easily pop out your seedlings. They have these air pruner slots on the sides, and they're extremely sturdy, which we've discussed. So let's get into it. Let's plant some plants and see how they go. So I'm using this Burpee organic seed starting mix that I got for $3.50 a bag at Walmart on clearance. It's already a little bit moist, so it should be easy. I just have one tray on here so I can pick up any of the spillage and, not have to be too careful with it. You can't find seed starting mix for that cheap. Seed starting mix is probably the most expensive kind of soil you can get. Just tap it down a little bit. Boom. And we're going to be planting some butter crunch lettuce and some early number 7 spinach. I learned my lesson with these seeds. They're actually some of the cheapest seeds that you can get on Amazon, but they all germinate really well, because at first I was putting a bunch of seeds per cell, just not knowing what the germination rates were. They were cheap seeds, but every single one of them always germinates. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to put 1 or 2 seeds per cell now. They're called the seed plant seeds, and they work extremely well, or germinate extremely well, I should say. And I have my trusty tool here, my toothpick, just make a little dibble. This is a little moist, but we should actually probably pre-moisten it a bit. What do you say? Boom. Boom. You don't have to get fancy with it. You don't need all these little fancy misters or anything. You just need a bottle of water. Boom. Let that seep in. If it even seeps in at all. See? This is why we pre-moistened it. Right here. We're just going to fast forward real quick over the seed sowing, because we're not here to learn how to sow seeds. We're here to talk about these Epic 6-cell seed trays. Let's go. The Epic 6-cell seed trays. Let's walk and talk about it. Are they worth it? Are they a little more expensive than the cheap, flimsy ones? Yeah, but you get what you pay for. I love these holes in the bottom. Hey-oh. And they're just gonna last me the rest of my life, so I think they're definitely worth it. Let's peek at the garden. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's just great being outdoors and in nature with my plants and the food. Let's go.